Hello again, multimedia class at CCV. This week we were told to make a video and just edit it the best we could and write about it in our Fat P. So I decided that I wanted to make a practice video for what I want to do for my final project, which is fleshing out that website I made a while ago for making servers for games. I've done this a lot in the past and really feel like I have some insight that could eventually help others. And what I think would be a good first video is explaining how servers work and how to bare bones kind of set up your internet to accept servers. Now, first things first, a server is a program on a computer somewhere in the world that allows connections from other computers around the world to use that program through the safety of a router. Now, how these computers connect is through personal IP addresses, or Internet Protocol if you want to sound fancy. And the best way to figure out your computer's personal IP address is to open up on a Windows computer the CMD or command prompt. Now I'm going to make that bigger for you. There you go. Now I'm going to edit out what I don't want you to see because you're not supposed to give out your personal IP address. You're just supposed to use it to allow your router through stuff. Now you type in ipconfig like you hopefully see there, and the number that you should see right here is your personal computer. You might want to write down that number, and the router itself is this number. You also want to write that down. Now, the next step is to allow your router to use the internet. And how you do that is you go to a new web page like this, and you figure out what router you have. Now, I personally have a Netgear router, so I just type in Netgear login. Now, you can do the same thing with your personal router. Just if you figured out what brand it is, it should say right on it. Then you just type it in. Now, the default username and password for this is admin and password. And if you've never touched your router before, that's what it hopefully should be as well. Now you click login, and it brings me to the Netgear Genie, or how I control my router. Now, this is advanced, so you would click on advanced, and then it's apparently very advanced, so you click on advanced setup. Now, allowing computers to connect to your router over the internet is called port forwarding, and there's something right here that you can click on called port forwarding. Now, as you can see, I've made Minecraft servers and Garry's Mod servers. Now, these are called ports, and ports are kind of like doors. The door that your server that's running on your computer is going to put information out of and let information in. And normally it's the same door or port. Now, this is where you would type in, well, this is your personal computer's IP address. Now, how you add a new service or a new server is you type in your number, like so, and you click add, and it brings you to a new window that this named itself FTP for some reason. So you just edit service, and you make it TCP and UDP. I don't 100% know what those words mean, but it makes it so more people can connect to you. And you name this test, and let's leave the ports how they are. And then you would click apply if you wanted to keep that server. And then when from that point forward, Anyone can connect to you if you have your server running, but no other time, which makes it safer. And I think that's pretty good basics. Feel free to give me any questions or suggestions for further videos, because I definitely feel like I need them.